Hey everyone, welcome to Board Game Life. I just wanted to let you know that it was my birthday recently, and I got a gift card for Barnes and Noble. And my Barnes and Noble store actually has a lot of board games, so I decided to go ahead and choose a board game. I'm just going to walk you through this video. Just going to be kind of a walkthrough of the different games they have. I'm going to narrate. Just kind of what I'm thinking as I'm looking at the games and finally choose one. So let's get in there. Let's choose a game. Let's talk about it. Okay, everybody, I'm just going to narrate over this because the audio was so terrible. Sorry about that, but the first thing that I saw was this mixtape, and as you're going to come to understand, I love everything 80s and 90s, and so this mixtape thing looked really interesting. It was a card game, but that's one thing that immediately caught my attention. There's another 80s thing right there. Look at that. 80s. Pop culture. Look at the back. It was another kind of card game. And I'll be honest with you, there's a couple card games I looked at, but I'm kind of shying away from just card games. I'm not going to say I'm never going to play a card game, but, I just find the board game kind of makes a more visual appeal for a video. Here's this boom box. But I'll let you guys decide too. If you guys want me to review these games and see a montage of games like that, please always, just leave a description or leave a comment in the comment section below, and I'll be happy to play any of these games. And as the channel grows, I'll also be able to, have you guys be able to donate so I can buy better games. And basically the idea here is I'm looking for a game that I'm interested in, and here's some of their card games and their roll dice and stuff like that. I'm looking for, something that first of all piques my interest, something that looks cool, and then the second thing is, something in my price range. Those are the two main things that I'm looking for. This looked very interesting. I almost got this because those Choose Your Own Adventure, I used to love those books as a kid. So that brought back some real nostalgia for me. It was totally in my price range, but after looking at it, and I looked at it more than just what you're seeing here on the video, but after I looked at it, I was really kind of done. Just kind of like, I'm not sure. So here we're going around looking at some of these other games. There's Bob's Burgers. I love Bob's Burgers. Catch My Eye, Friends, like I said, big 80s, 90s fan. Loved Friends. I almost considered getting this one as well. Television show. It looks like something that would start some fights though. So I don't know. I like to have fun more than I like to fight. If you're somebody out there who wants to play a game with me sometime, and we're ever in the same city, be happy to play games with you, but just no fighting. Just fun, no drama, please, no drama, just fun. All right, well, here are some other things. Look at that. Down there I found Pac-Man. Like I said, you're going to see there's a reoccurring theme. 80s, 90s, Pac-Man, nostalgia, cool, awesome. Looked a lot of fun. It wasn't just nostalgia I was looking at, though. There were some games that looked pretty interesting to me. Jam, I didn't get a chance to look at that one. They're just looking around here. These are just some card games, and okay, other side of the aisle, basically. There were a few games over here that I wanted to get but honestly, they were outside of my price range. That Star Trek one, that looked really cool to me. I'm not a terrible fan of Star Trek. I do like the reboots. I know that might be anathema to some people, but that game was pretty expensive. So I could have paid for it, but it would have cost me all my money, and I didn't really want to get it. That game looked interesting too. So did that game. Crime, look at those. I'm just looking around for something that kind of catches my eye, and not really seeing anything there. Although, everything looks interesting in some respect, but of course I just didn't have all day to look at everything. I just was there to find a game. Game of Thrones, look at Game of Thrones. I know lots of people out there are Game of Thrones fan. So I thought, well, maybe if I did this Game of Thrones, people would people would want to see that. But this was expensive. I think this was the one that was $100. And sorry, the camera tip there. Only a couple more minutes of that wonky camera work that I did there. Remember, I'm trying to hold it and talk. There you go. Back to the 80s. Caught my eye. Stranger Things. Not necessarily a fan. Simpsons game. Uh-oh. It's all on the side. Another Lord of the Rings. Ooh. I like Lord of the Rings. I do like Lord of the Rings, but but again, that was an expensive one as well. It looked interesting. Looked like a lot of fun, but not necessarily something I wanted to spend a whole lot of money on, at least right now. As the channel progresses, maybe we'll spend more money on it. I've got tons of games I haven't played yet, so I really wanted to play a lot of those games. And I got some classic games we're going to be playing, some games that are super old boxes, not the reboot, vintage games. Stay tuned to this channel. Keep staying tuned to this channel. Again, sorry for this side work. Star Wars Outer Rim. You know, I'm a fairly big Star Wars fan. It had a huge influence on me as a kid. That was a little out of my price range, but I almost got it. The only reason I didn't get it is that I've got a lot of sci-fi games that I'm going to be playing, and I don't want people to think that this is, you know, a game that is just sci-fi and fantasy games altogether. And Dune, that was another one that almost got me. I almost got that game. I almost got it. But I didn't get it. I didn't get Dune. Look at that. But I will. Those will be some games that I want to play in the future. So anyway, I thank you for that, and I'm going to show you the game that I did get. All right, so the game I decided to choose was Element. It looked fun and interesting. It is 14 up. It takes about 30 minutes to play, and it's 2 to 4 players. Why did I choose this game over some of the other games? You know, some of the other more flashy games, the things that took my appeal, like you know, the Star Wars game or the Star Trek game or the Lord of the Rings game or something like that. Well, part of what I want to do on this channel is kind of, you know, do these games that aren't as popular as some of these other games, and to show you that, you know, these can be a lot of fun as well. And it was in my price range, so I mean that's always really good. It was only $40 for this game, and it did seem interesting. So it seems like it's a combination between, you know, a strategy game and a luck game. And it looked like it was more mature because it's 14 plus. I'll be honest with you, I really don't like games where it's like 8 and up and stuff like that. I can't say that straight across the board. It highly depends upon the game, but I just like games with a little more maturity to them. And so it looked like it was a fun game, and I'm not going to unbox it here because I will do that when I actually play the game. But I just wanted to show you kind of, you know, some of the options that were out there and have a little fun with you guys at the store. So thanks so much, and please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share this on your favorite social media. It would really mean a lot to me if you did that and help other people know about this channel. Also, what else was I going to say? If you have a game that you want me to play, please leave it in the comment section below. And as this channel kind of grows, I'll probably be doing a Patreon. Patreon likes you to have a few videos first. So as I'm doing this, I'll probably be having a Patreon page in which you can donate if there's a game out there that you want me to play. So anyway, I got some fun games coming up too, guys. I really do. I got some vintage games, some games that are just old, not a reboot version of them. We're just talking old games that I found in my garage as I was cleaning it out, and we're going to play some of those as well. So anyway, I will talk to you soon, and again, thank you for watching this video.